So the class we're holding today is the MCI Treatment Area Operations class. MCI stands for Mass Casualty Incident. We're training for an all hazards response, meaning it could be natural or man-made, to change the way that we do business. So we're setting up a treatment area or even a small field hospital out into any location so that we can take care of the patients that have been injured.
Today, this entire class, it started with a PowerPoint, basically telling us what an MCI was. And there's green zones, red zones, and yellow zones. We were practicing moving patients and taking their vitals and then transporting them to an ambulance.
The way that we've designed training in EMS here in Virginia Beach is that we provide programs throughout the year for all of our volunteers and paid staff to attend classes here at the EMS Training Center. And every month there's a variety of different classes to take both at the basic life support and advanced life support level.
The goal is just to give our providers something different to think about. You know, it's easy to look at things like Las Vegas and San Bernardino and Boston and a variety of other things that have made the news. We don't want to say that, you know, it's only a matter of time, but things happen. And since we have such a large workforce, we need to give people the skills that they need as well as some knowledge to help them treat people on a larger scale. Virginia Beach has a number of large gatherings, whether it's the July 4th fireworks or the marathons that happen throughout the city. We just want to be prepared anytime we're having a large number of people in any one location.
This training is important to me because I'm able to save people and help people, because not everybody decides to save somebody, even though they have the abilities. Some people just walk by them and not even pay attention to them. I want to help everybody I can in any way possible.
I've been a volunteer in EMS since 1987. It's given me a completely different perspective on every aspect of life. It's prepared me to go out into the world and be able to relate to people much more personally and be able to handle a wider variety of things that I encounter.
Virginia Beach EMS is the largest volunteer EMS agency in the United States. We have over 700 active members. If people are interested, go to vbems.com/join to learn how to sign up or even just do a ride-along.
It is important to be very, very clear that it's because of you, this incredible group of people here today, that our city is one of the best destinations on the East Coast.
Well, tourism is a critical industry for our economy. It's one of our largest economic drivers in Virginia Beach as well as the Commonwealth. Tourism generates nearly $1.5 billion per year in economic activity for Virginia Beach alone. Those are dollars that come from outside of our market and are left here as visitors bring them in and support our local businesses. So it adds incredible amount of activity, economic activity, support businesses, create jobs, adds tax revenue to the city that helps support vital services that the city has, like fire and police and so forth, infrastructure. So tourism being one of those critical industries for our economy is really important that we have a healthy tourism industry to really support our economic vitality for Virginia Beach. Well, Virginia Beach will be and is becoming more of a year-round destination. We have to think of Virginia Beach not as a beach town. Virginia Beach is a coastal city with a great beach. And that's what we are. We're a vibrant coastal city with great beach experiences and lots of other diverse experiences as well. So our year-round product will continue to grow as people discover us and discover these new assets that we have, as we continue to add new amenities to the city as well that become more year-round experiences for visitors that will, again, help us promote and tell a story about Virginia Beach that's a story that is beyond the beach experience and is inclusive of craft beer, is inclusive of dining, is inclusive of shopping and other entertainment and music experiences. So those are all year-round experiences that we are developing and people are enjoying, and will come back for more.
Today it is actually celebrating our 19th annual Minority Business Council Conference and Expo. This year's theme is collaboration and community engagement.
Minority Business Council comprised of the members of the community representing the minority community in our city, and they are strong advocates and champions to make sure that there's powers of inclusion in the city of Virginia Beach that include small, woman, minority, veterans, and disabled people.
Some of the things things that they can see in the Expo, of course, we have procurement specialists from throughout the coastal Virginia region. Again, an opportunity to network, get information, insight that they may not have thought of before, and really is an opportunity to give them information to sort of connect and grow their business.
Today I'm doing the keynote speaking. The topic is From Fear to Freedom. And what I want to do is instill into these entrepreneurs that it's okay to be fearful. Recognize that it's fear, but press through it.
Being a small business owner, I'm able to network, meet with city officials, as well as take advantage of the educational opportunities provided by the Minority Business Council.
I hope participants leave with the sense that the City of Virginia Beach is open for business and that we're here to support them.
Today we're here to do a groundbreaking ceremony for what will be eventually the Jones and Cavacoy Veterans Care Center.
We have 725,000 veterans in Virginia, per capita the most in the country. And unfortunately, the VA is not being able to do what they should do to provide health care for our veterans. So we at the state level said, we're going to step up and do this ourselves. So we're building one in Northern Virginia, and we're building one here in Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach was able to provide the land that was necessary for the facility. Donated 26 acres. It was a former site that was designated for a potential school site. Schools determined that it was no longer needed, at least this location, and so it gave us that opportunity to now designate it for this use.
These 128 beds will be divided among various services: short-term rehabilitation, there'll be a special Alzheimer's care unit, memory care unit, and also your typical long-term care.
It's a long time coming. You would think that in an area that has as many veterans as we have, that we would have been one of the first areas, but you know, this is going to be good. It's going to be great for our service members.
We need to take care of those individuals who've worn the cloth of the country. And I'm very proud Virginia is the first state to do something like this.
Virginia Beach has a very, very high veteran population.
In this community, we understand very well, whether you're in the service in uniform or not, we understand that selfless sacrifice and a cause greater than ourselves, and that is America.
This was an attempt to honor them, to honor their sacrifices, not just of the veterans, but of their spouses and families.
Tonight makes me feel proud about myself, because I've been given the honor, and I appreciate it very much.
This is what makes me very happy, that somebody's recognizing these people went over there and fought and gave their lives and for the United States of America.
When they came back and what they had to endure and then push through and where we are today, they're truly a case study in American history, and they're certainly a part of this veteran population now who is held up in high prestige by the American people, and rightfully so.
There was a lot of ill feeling at the time that these veterans were coming home.
It's been tough, and he definitely served his time. He was a great military man.
It's hard to talk about because of the people you lost, what you've seen, what you've done. In every aspect of that war, somebody got hurt.
Whenever you see the colors go by, salute the flag. It's easy, just try. Here comes the flag. Now show the crowd that you're an American, and of that you are proud.
Today was the ribbon cutting and the dedication of the new EMS headquarters building.
Which is the first time we've had the entire Department of EMS under one roof in the history of the department. What this building does, it provides us with office space for administrative staff, but also 3 classrooms and skills labs for our rescue squad members, career medics, and our fire medics. It also provides the support where anybody wanting to join a rescue squad comes here, gets all of their screening, and we get them set up to put them out on the streets.
Having the facilities now in-house, the best part is now they can get all that training, they can get all that exposure, get a feel for a stretcher. That way then when they get out to us on the street, they'll already have a basic idea of how stretcher works, especially with a patient on board.
We have little rooms that are set up like the back of an ambulance where you get to work in that environment in a simulated area before you actually touch real people.
EMS was in lease space, and obviously if they're in lease space, the city every year is paying a lease on property that we don't own. And it wasn't a purpose-built facility. Now this building is purpose-built for education. This whole first floor has classrooms and training and simulations and things like that. And then upstairs, it was easy enough to configure that into a series of offices.
EMS students who are in training, they can go upstairs and they'll be able to see the equipment that we use to dispatch them on, be able to understand when a 911 calls in, the questions we ask, and how it all leads up to dispatching that specific rescue squad out to help the citizen.
We're proud of the city's investment in our emergency medical services, that this building will serve the community well for years to come.
Symphonicity is different than the average orchestra. It is an organization made up of volunteer musicians throughout the Hampton Roads region that dedicate their time because they love performing great classical music. Hi, I'm Daniel W. Booth, the new music director and conductor for your symphony orchestra, Symphonicity. What I would like the public to know about Symphonicity is that when you come to a Symphonicity performance, I really believe you will hear and feel the sort of magic that's in the air when they perform. Because as they perform this music at a very, very, very high level, they do a terrific job. But what's part of their sound that's distinctive is you really feel the beating heart. You really sense and feel their dedication to their craft, their love for what they do, and their love in sharing that with our audience. I love conducting because it's an opportunity to connect. That's really what it comes down to for me. Not just connecting with the musicians through this music, but also connecting with our audience, but also connecting with music in a way that transcends just the notes on the page. My goals here with Symphonicity are twofold. First of all, to preserve the incredible traditions and legacy that have been established here with Maestro Kunkel and the organization up to now. But second of all, to open new doors of outreach throughout our community, making new connections with new audience members, really broadening who we are and what we are so we can better reflect the incredible makeup that is the Hampton Roads region. Symphonicity performs at the Sandler Center for the Performing Arts in Town Center, Virginia Beach. You can go to our website, symphonicity.org, to learn about all the amazing opportunities that are out there and available for the public to view our orchestra and hear our wonderful music.
The Live Oak Tree Grove is a grove of over 100 live oak trees on 3.2 acres of land in Virginia Beach. Though not true evergreens, the live oak Quercus virginiana, meaning fine tree in Virginia, retains its leaves nearly year-round. Live oaks drop their leaves immediately before new leaves emerge in the spring. The graceful growth of distinctive, outreaching limbs is an appealing sight. Although difficult to germinate from its oval-shaped acorns, once growing, the tree endures almost all of the challenges of nature and the environment. Many live oaks throughout the nation have been designated as trees of historical significance. The Live Oak Grove in Virginia Beach is found on one of the few remaining undeveloped areas of land north of the Green Line. It is located between the Virginia Beach Sportsplex and Virginia Beach National Golf Club. The trees were planted by a landscaping services company in the 1960s as nursery stock and left in place when the property was purchased by the city. The live oak tree has been named the official city tree of Virginia Beach, and it continues to stand as a splendid representation of the wonder of natural beauty and a symbol of constancy. Included among a long list of the benefits of city trees are clean air and water. Open space in the city continues to diminish, and the crucial need for parks and natural areas for public use increases. Seeing the Live Oak Grove in Virginia Beach as a protected natural area, future outdoor classroom, and park setting is vital in maintaining our connection to the outdoors in the modern world. Our citizens can sense the importance of the live oak tree, standing as a wise sentinel over decisions that are made regarding current issues and as yet unidentified issues to come in the future. Let us take this opportunity to agree to acknowledge and set aside the Live Oak Grove as an important part of current interfacility traffic planning by designation to become a protected natural area, future outdoor classroom, and park setting. This action will remain as a statement to future generations that the citizens of Virginia Beach held valuable this legacy of beauty and constancy exemplified by the live oak tree.
Today we're having our senior showcase. It's something we've been doing for close to 10 years now. The purpose of this senior showcase is to get information here for seniors. We've got a number of exhibitors here and sponsors bringing information about all kinds of services, health issues, legal issues, insurance issues. On top of that, we have a couple of breakout sessions every year. It doesn't cost them a thing to come here. They get lunch, they get lots of information, they get these classes. We have entertainment. They seem to really enjoy it, and every year I look around and I see a lot of the same faces.
Well, I like to learn about what is available for senior citizens and the benefits of living in Virginia Beach.
We have a senior citizens group in our church called the Wisdom and Grace Ministry, and we're looking at things or activities and resources that will help us not to look younger, but to live longer and healthier lives. And this is one of the programs that we found. And I'm so excited about being here because we have all benefited from it.
We have a bag full of things from these tables, so we've gone around and seen a good number of them.
This is the first time here at this conference, but they said, we're coming back because every one of them enjoyed it.